Coordination chemistry or coordination compound. In the coordination compound, we are seeing the number of the points which are included in the coordination compound. Coordination compound, there are a number of the examples we are seen up to the last lecture. Coordination compound, that is a platinum which is surrounded with the 4 ligands. Also we are seeing the central metal, central part which is a metal, which is a platinum which is given there, and there are 4 ligands which are surrounded across of this platinum. This is the coordination compound, and this coordination compound which is having ligands, these are the having Lewis bases, and the central metal which acting as the Lewis acid in this case. So this is the coordination compound we are seeing up to the last lecture. Also we are seeing there types of the ligands. Ligand which is acting as a Lewis base, which acting as a Lewis base, that means which donates lone pair of electron to the central metal, and which is known as the ligand. There are a number of the types which we are seeing in the last lecture. That is a monodentate ligand, which is having only one donor atom which is present in the structure. Second, that is a polydentate ligand. Polydentate ligand, ligand which is having 2 or more donor atoms which are the present to the center in that structure. Polydentate ligand which is having further classification. Bidentate ligand, that means there are 2 donor atoms which are the present in the given structure. Hexadentate ligand, in which there are 6 donor atoms which are the present in the single structure. So this is about the bidentate, hexadentate. Also we are seeing the next one type of the ligand, that is ambident ligand. In ambident ligand, there are 2 donor atoms which are the present in the single structure. There is one example which is given there, that is a nitrogen dioxide and thiocyanide. In the first structure, ligand which is attached through the nitrogen. Second one structure, ligand which attached through the oxygen to the metal. So this is the example of the ambident ligand. Next one also we are covered point in the last lecture, that is the terms which are the usually in the coordination chemistry. That is a coordination sphere. In the coordination sphere we are seeing there that is a counter ion, and also we are seeing there coordination sphere. Counter ion, that is a potassium which is a counter ion, and inside of this square bracket which is the coordination sphere. Always remember one thing is that inside of the square bracket which is the coordination sphere, and outside of the square bracket which is the counter ion which is given there. Next one point also we are covered there, that is a charge, number of the complex ion, oxidation state of the metal. So in that we are seeing there, this is the one of the example we are seeing in the last lecture. Fe which is surrounded by the 6 cyanide, and we are calculated their oxidation state of the Fe in the given complex. Let's we take here another example in the calculation or determination of the oxidation state. In the determination of the oxidation state, I am sharing here whiteboard. So let's we try with the one example. I am writing here example in square bracket. I am using there another type of the example. Inside of the square bracket there is a use of the zinc Zn, which is having, there are 2 water, 2 iodine. So this is a complex. Now question for all student is that what is the oxidation state of the FeOS of the zinc in this example. All students try to calculate oxidation state of the zinc and tell me what is the oxidation state of the zinc in this example. One hint for all students is that water which is a neutral molecule or neutral ligand, and iodine which is a negative ligand which is given there. So this is a hint for all students. Neutral ligand which is having 0 charge, and negative ligand which is having -1 charge. So all of you calculate oxidation state complex. Now in the determination of the oxidation state, I am consider there zinc which is a X, zinc which is a X, plus there are two water molecule and these are the neutral in nature, these are neutral in nature. So that's why in bracket 0, that is a neutral ligand, so that's why 0 into 2 bracket complete. In another bracket iodine which is having -1 charge because negative ligand, into how many iodine are there, 2 iodine ligand, and overall charge on the complex which is 0. There is no charge on the complex, there is no charge which is given there, so that's why 0. Zinc which is a X, water which we are considered there 0 charge because water which is a neutral ligand, into 2, there are two water molecule, so that's why 0 into 2, plus iodine which is having -1 charge, there are two iodine, so that's why -1 into 2 is equal to 0. So after solving this bracket, X 0 into 2, that is a 0, plus 0 -1 into 2, that is -2 is equal to 0. So X is equal to, that is a +2, that means charge on the zinc, that is a +2. So +2 answer which is our correct answer. So who give +2 answer which is a correct answer? Said we are seen up to the last point. I hope all students understand better concept of the charge, number of the complex ion, and calculation of the oxidation state. Next one point which is given there, that is the coordination number of the central metal. Now what is the coordination number? Coordination number, that coordination number of the metal is, which is nothing but the number of the ligands, number of the donor ligands which are the directly attached to the central metal, which is called as a coordination bond. Okay, coordination bond, and this number which is known as the coordination number. That means directly atoms which are attached to the central metal, which is the coordination number of the given complex. What is the coordination number? Cn. Cn means coordination number. In short, we are writing there coordination number, that is a capital C dot capital N dot. So this is the coordination number. Coordination number of the metal is defined as total number of the ligands which are the directly bonded to the central metal. Let's we take here one example for the coordination number. There is one example which is given there. Determine coordination number of the given complex. For an example, in bracket nickel which is surrounded by the 4 chlorine and which is having -1 charge, which is given there -1 charge. So this is a complex. Now question for our student is that what is the coordination number of the given complex? So calculation of the coordination number, first write down the structure of the given complex in simplest form. So structure of the complex is that nickel which is surrounded by the how many ligands? There are 4 ligands. These are the chlorine, chlorine, and chlorine, and which is having charge, that is a -1. So in this structure, how many ligands which are directly attached to the central metal? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 ligands which are directly attached to the central metal. So coordination number of the given complex, which is the 4. So given complex which is having coordination number, that is the 4. So that is the meaning of the coordination number of the given complex. So in this complex there are 4 chlorines which are directly bonded to the central metal. So coordination number of this complex, that is a +4. Write down this structure, that is in square bracket cobalt which is surrounded by the 3 water ligand and there are 3 iodine. So this is a complex. Cn, that means coordination number of the given complex. Write down structure and tell me what is the coordination number of the given complex. Complex which is having coordination number, that is a 6, because there are 3 water ligands which are the directly bonded to the metal cobalt, which is a metal, and remaining 3 ligands, these are the ID. That means total 6 ligands which are the directly bonded to the cobalt. So that's why coordination number of the given complex, that is the 6. So we are seeing there coordination number of the complex. How to calculate coordination number of the complex? We are seeing there number of the ligands which are the directly bonded to the central metal. So that is the coordination number. There is one example which is also given there. That is a cobalt which is having NH3 which is having 4 and Cl2, 4 ammonia and 2 chlorine. So that's why total 6 ligands which are attached to the cobalt. So that's why given complex which is having coordination number, that is a 6. Another example, in this example Fe C2O4 3 and COEN3, which all these are having 3 bidentate ligand, and there are total 3 donor ligands, is the, that is the 6, and so that's why coordination number of the given complex which is a 6, which is the given there. Means जेवढे काय ligand directly attach असतात central metal ला, that is a coordination number. Now next important point which is given there, that is a double salt and coordination number. Now what is the double salt and coordination complex? Double salt, there are combination of the 2 or more stable compounds in the stoichiometric ratio, which is the type of the substance. There are 2 types which are the given there, that is a double salt and coordination complex. Double salt. Now what is the double salt? Double salt means salt which is a dissociated, easily dissociated, or which is a completely dissociated in the water. There is a one example, that is a more salt, that is a FeSO4 NH42 SO4 6H2O. So this is the double salt example, in which we are dissolved in the water, which is easily dissolved in the water, and there is a formation of the ion, that is Fe plus 2 in aqueous form plus 2 ammonia NH4 plus in aqueous form plus 2 sulfate ions in the aqueous form. So this is an example in which this salt which is easily dissolved in the water, or which is completely dissolved in the water. Next one example, that is a carnallite. So this carnallite which is having KCl MgCl2 6 water molecules. So if we dissolve in the water, there is a complete dissociation which is possible there. So in dissociation, there is a formation of the potassium plus ion in aqueous form, Mg plus 2 ion in aqueous form, and Cl minus 3Cl minus in the aqueous form. So that means complete dissociation which is possible in this example. म्हणजे काय असणार, याचं कंप्लीट डिसोसिएशन होत असतं आणि त्याच्यापासून हे आयनिक फॉर्म हे फॉर्म होत असतात. So this is the example of the double salt. Double salt means double salt which is a dissolve in the water completely into the simplest ion. Okay, complete ionization here possible hai. In case of the coordination complex, dissociation in the water which is the least amount, which is a partial dissociation which is possible in case of the coordination complex. Coordination complex in which given complex which is a dissociated water in the least amount, खूप कमी प्रमाणात काय होतात, हे वॉटर मध्ये डिझॉल्व होतात, कंप्लीट डिसोसिएशन हे होत नाही. फॉर एक्झाम्पल K4 in square bracket FeCN6 square bracket complete. So there is a formation of the potassium plus ion, that is a counter ion, plus there is a formation of the complex ion, that is in square bracket FeCN6, and which is having charge, that is a plus 4. That means this is the incomplete dissociation which is possible there. There is just only separation, or there is a formation of only counter ion. There is no breaking of the bond in between this Fe and Cn. Fe आणि Cn मधला हा बॉन्ड ब्रेक होत नाही, आणि त्याच्यामुळे काय असणार आहे, this is the incomplete dissociation in the water. So this is the meaning of the coordination complex. So double salt means complete dissociation in the water, and coordination complex means which is the least dissociation in the water. That means there is no complete dissociation which is possible in the water. So that is the meaning of the double salt and coordination complex. Next one point, that is the Warner's theory of the coordination complex. Warner's theory. Warner, which is a scientist which explain first coordination sphere and second coordination sphere. Now, what is the first coordination sphere and what is the second coordination sphere? First coordination sphere, in which this is the example which is given there. Directly concentrate on this example. That is in square bracket CO NH36 square bracket complete and Cl3. So inside of the square bracket is a coordination sphere. Inside of the square bracket, that is a coordination sphere, and outside of the square bracket, that is a ionization sphere. So inside of the square bracket, which is known as the secondary sphere, which is also known as the secondary sphere, or which is a secondary valencies which is given there, and chlorine, which is having ionization sphere and which is also known as the primary sphere also. That means primary sphere, primary coordination sphere and secondary coordination sphere. These are the two concepts which are given from the scientist, that is awareness. So there are postulate, there are some assumptions which are given in this concept. There are two valencies which are given there, that is the primary valencies and secondary valencies. These are the non-ionizable. Secondary valencies, these are the non-ionizable. Primary valencies, that means these are the ionizable. It's ionization होतं. Okay, outside of the square bracket means which is a weakly bonded to the central metal. So complete ionization which is possible here in case of the chlorine. But in case of the inside of the square bracket, there is very strong bonding of these ligands with the central metal. So that's why there is no ionization possible here. So this is the non-ionizable. These ligands, these are the non-ionizable inside of the square bracket, and outside of the square bracket, which is the ionizable. That means ionization possible here. Non-ionizable means no ionization possible here, which is known as the secondary coordination sphere, and this chlorine, which is the ionization sphere or which is ionizable valencies, or these are known as the primary sphere also. So this is the concept which is given here from the Warner, which is a scientist.